Hello everyone and welcome to Kamilia's kitchen. أهلا وسهلا. I'm making baked كبة بالصينية today. I hope you like it. I started by making the stuffing. I added 2 tablespoons of clarified butter to a pot on the stove, and then I added the meat that I have already cut. I used beef this time, however, you can use lamb. And once the water dried out and the meat was cooked, I added the seasonings, added salt, black pepper, allspice, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And then I added 4 large heads of onions that I have diced small. And I kept stirring and cooking for about another 15-20 minutes until the onions were well done. And then I'll let it wait on the stove to cool while I prepare the top and bottom burghul for the kubbeh. So I have soaked the fine burghul in cold water for about 4 hours. And then I will add a ground beef, about 2 pounds of ground beef and 1 head of onion minced in the food processor. Then I start adding the seasonings, including salt, black pepper, little bit of allspice, and cumin. I usually put a lot of cumin, about 2 tablespoons of cumin. And then I put marjoram or mardakosh, and then mix it all together and taste to make sure I adjust the seasonings and salt. It looks like I mixed for about at least 20 minutes to make sure everything is mixed well together and tastes good. And then I brought the baking pan and I put clarified butter. At the bottom, I spread it, and then I spread the burghul mix at the bottom, flatten it between my hands and smoothing it out using cold water. And then I will put the stuffing, the meat that I have already cooked, on top of that. Make sure it's a nice flat layer. And then I also put a top layer the same way. I flatten and then make sure they're all good and cut it as you see, garnish with almonds, and bake at 425 for 1 hour. Enjoy.